And GB bring the ball in from the back now, into centre pivot, Swiss defence are ready, ball switched across down around the D, but shot, but it gets away from the Swiss number 11, Samantha Urbina. Point to GB, and Switzerland start the next play, ball's fed into the centre pivot, Lynn Besson, where the ball is optioned straight back from the left-hand side, and then returned to the right-hand shooter. She's got to shoot, and the ball's shot high and slightly wide. Lou Watmore can't do anything about that one. Right, GB start the play again, ball fed into the centre pivot, who returns it to the same end. Ball's brought in and switched across cleanly, and then shot, and point scored. Shot was good, hard and low. Switzerland sitting 6 to 8 inches off the line, and the ball drops in the gap. Switzerland start the next play, bring the ball straight down to the defender. Nice and quickly, and then return to the defender, back down again we go, where it's passed to Vanessa Retchik, where she unfortunately misses the frame. Point given to GB. Switzerland start with the ball at the back. Switzerland start with the ball, in it comes to centre pivot Lynn Besson, where it's passed up to the right hand side, back down to centre pivot and across to the left, where the shot comes in, splits the defence cleanly. Point scored to Switzerland. Nice straightforward play. GB defence was there but couldn't do anything about that one. So the ball comes in now from the back for GB, who passes it up to the left hand side. The ball's passed back via an option to Janine Lesiak, who puts a tough ball back, but landing called on Mel Hibbert, unfortunately. Best she could do with that pass. Switzerland start with the ball, pass it up to centre pivot to left hand side, who switches quickly, and the shot comes straight in from Melanie Jacquet. Good shot, nice movement, very fast switch. GB just have no answer to that fast switch at the moment. And the ball comes in from the back for GB now to Janine Lesiak. Pass down to the right hand side, where the ball is flipped to the left hand side, and a nice switch. The shot comes in, landing called, but the ball was still retained by Swiss number 11 Samantha Urbina. And the ball starts on the left hand side, up to the centre pivot to right, where the ball is shot high on the 90 degree position. Second line doesn't get anywhere near that one. GB seem to be leaving some of their shooters back on second line and third line, maybe for the quick ball out, but unfortunately the ball got away from them there. Ball's passed down to the right hand side for GB, who optioned the ball up nice and quickly to Lou Watmore, who shoots. Ball goes very straightforward short off the net. Ball comes back to the same end it started from, where it's passed back through the pivot to the right hand side, got to shoot, shot comes in but is caught cleanly. And then return to the left hand side, across to the right, where Samantha Urbina shoots, and point is scored. Ball comes into GB but just pops free of them. Nice shot, good and low. So ball comes in from the back now to centre pivot. Centre pivot passes to the left hand side, who switches across to the right hand side, where the ball is shot and caught cleanly by number 10. Ball's passed down to the left hand side, Vanessa Retchik switches, and Samantha Urbina shoots high and caught cleanly and easily by Charlie Vanner. Charlie passes down to Kate Eastwood, who flips the end of the play up to the other end, where the ball is shot. It's high, but unfortunately Switzerland couldn't get hold of that one, popped free of our hands, and second line couldn't quite get to it. So the ball's brought in by Evelyn Paul-Marie to centre pivot, passes down to right hand side, back it comes through Lynn Besson, and up to the left hand side, where the ball is shot, and second and third line for GB couldn't get hold of that one. Point scored. Nice change of tempo and speed from the Swiss players there. The ball starts at the back for GB, passed into centre pivot. Centre pivot returns it to the same end, left hand side, where the ball is switched across, and a shot comes in, but Dana Terry catches cleanly, and the ball is passed down, but the whistle has gone for frame at the other end. So Switzerland start with the ball, bring the ball through their centre pivot and out to the left-hand side. The ball is shot and caught cleanly by Philly Rumbold. She shoots, but the ball is caught cleanly by the Swiss, who pass the ball up to central defence and across to the right-hand shooter. The shot comes in. GB decide to play on, where the ball is passed down to Kate Eastwood. She's got to shoot. She shoots, and it's caught cleanly front line by the Swiss. Lynn Besson returns the ball down the same end to Vanessa Rechik, who shoots, but it's caught cleanly by Mel Hibbard. Mel takes her time and passes the ball up the court. Ball's passed up to the right-hand shooter, where it's shot but caught cleanly by Dana Mattery, who returns it down to centre pivot position, but back up to the right-hand side, and the ball is sent a long diagonal pass down the court where it has to be shot. Oh, now that's something you don't see every day. The ball shot wildly from the right-hand side, and GB defence caught being spectators. GB bring the ball in now to the centre pivot. The centre pivot returns at the same end, right-hand side, where the ball's flipped across to the left. Kate Eastwood jets up for a shot, but switches, and the ball is shot by Mel Hibbard. And a little bit of confusion on the Swiss. Unfortunately, Swiss shoot, but it's a frame ball called. The referee correct, and the ball starts from a breakdown by Pippa Rumbold, who passes the ball up court. The ball switched and shot and touches the ground just in front of the defender. Referee gives a point. Swiss start with the ball and come down to Vanessa Rechik, who shoots but caught cleanly by Mel Hibbard. Mel Hibbard shoots but landing called. Swiss start with the ball into centre pivot, up to the right-hand side where the ball switched across. Dana Mattery shoots, but out of court on the baseline. And that's the end of the second period.
What did you